I would think that you had 36 years.
And you have an endorsement for gifted?
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Yes.
Is that required for the?
Yes, it is, absolutely. You have to have an endorsement.
And that's for what grade span?
For gifted education would be for 4 through 12. We have, I'll show you in the slides, a primary talent pool, but the actual gifted program starts in 4th grade. Hey, gifted education is the right thing to do. Okay, I've been sitting a while and I think it's time for us to play a little game. And I thought we would try some gifted truth or consequences and see what you guys know about gifted children or what you think you know. So all you gotta do is answer true or false. So here's our first one. Gifted students are social isolates by nature and prefer to be alone. What do you think? True or false?
False.
And you are right. A lot of times they prefer to be in groups, and they're happy in groups, especially when they have the same interests they have and the same abilities that they have. The next one, you can tell a gifted student by the grades and classroom performance.
No.
True or false?
False.
You're just right on track.
All right, goodness.
Definitely
Well,
false. You would think, maybe that you would be able to, but not necessarily. Gifted students are at risk of underachievement. True or false?
That's true.
Definitely true.
I
You must have studied. Gifted students will make it on their own. True or false?
False.
Okay, good, because gifted students need guidance just as any student would need. Peer tutoring is a form of differentiation.
I don't understand the question.
Differentiation is a way to meet the needs of a particular student. And peer tutoring is like if that student was working with someone that was struggling with the subject.
I don't have that.
What do y'all think? True or false? Say, well, I'll let so-and-so help you because they're really good in math and, you're having some trouble, so what do you think?
So true. I'm saying it'd be true.
You would, but it's false because differentiation is supposed to ensure that the gifted student will be learning. And when they are tutoring someone lower than them, they aren't learning anything. And as a matter of fact, they get really annoyed a lot of times. Perfectionism is the result of a pushy parent. True or false?
I wish it were true, but
I know. Definitely false. They
Yeah.
put that burden on themselves. Accelerating students causes social problems. True or false?
I think in some cases that can be true.
What do y'all think? True or false?
I think it can cause, I don't always think that it does.
Okay. Actually, it's false because a lot of times they will be a lot better adjusted if they are in a situation where they're with kids that have the same abilities, the same interests they have. They would actually prefer to be with other kids than with kids their own age because they share those abilities and those interests.
Yeah, I think Tammy and I are probably thinking, I think the kid that we have, like Josh Owens, very, very smart kid. He's like 8th grade level when he's in 4th grade. And it caused him a little problem. He's a smart kid.
And a lot of times they feel different, and then when they are with older kids, they see that.
From the older kids, so like if the older kids are developing,
Yeah.
at that age and
Well,
stuff, they
yeah,
develop,
yeah,
and
but
you still got this little kid here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gifted kids are all egotistical and elitist.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
True
No,
or false?
that's false. No.
I'm here to tell you no.
No, it's not.
They come from all socioeconomic backgrounds, ethnic differences, just, all around. Okay. Pretty good on the game.
More?
No, there's no more game. now we're on to facts. As defined in the KER, students with the ability to perform at an exceptionally high level are our gifted and talented students. And they are recognized in these different areas: general intellectual aptitude, specific academic aptitude, creative or divergent thinking, leadership skills, or visual or performing arts. All right, how do we identify students for the gifted and talented program? All right, let's start with general intelligence identification, which is like IQ. Every student in Martin County, when they're in the 4th grade, are given an IQ test. We use the Naglieri nonverbal ability test, and a student must score 128 or higher to qualify for the gifted program in general intelligence. That alone does not ensure that they will be in the gifted program. We must have 2 other pieces of evidence gathered to support this score to show that they truly are gifted. There are some state-approved intellectual ability tests that they have on Infinite Campus. They do not say you have to use any certain one of these. It's, at your district's discretion which one you want to use. Naglieri, you see the 3rd one there, is the one we use. I have given the Raven before in the past. All right, for language arts, reading, and math, this is what you have to do to qualify. First of all, you have to at least be in the 4th grade. And when our students take the K-Prep now at the end of the year, it is nationally normed in the language arts, reading, and math, which is nice because we can use this as a qualifying score. They do have to score in the 96th percentile, though, before they even qualify to be in gifted.
Okay, what is it? Okay, you say the 96.
It's pretty high, and
Yeah,
that
it's
is
very high.
nationally.
Is that a nationally
Yes.
known reference test? Is that
Yes, thank goodness, now it is.
Is that the comprehensive test of basic skills?
Well, it's the K-Prep that they take at the end of
Okay,
the
yes,
year that we
K-Prep.
get.
Okay, but,
It didn't used to be nationally normed, but it is now.
okay, so what nationally normed test do they use?
This is it, K-Prep.
K-Prep?
Now, in reading, language arts, and math, it is nationally normed.
All right,
It
so
didn't used to
So
be.
it's aligned with, okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes. And just because they score 96th percentile does not, again, ensure that they will be in gifted. They still need 2 additional pieces of evidence to support this 96th percentile. The score alone is not enough.
That's a pretty good score.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
It
very-
is. All right, now for science and social studies, this may answer your question. Again, starting in 4th grade is when we look at them. They have to score in the 96th percentile or higher on a nationally normed test. K-Prep isn't nationally normed in science and social studies yet. It will be eventually, just not yet. So if they score, say, even 95th percentile or higher, I will send a permission form home to see if I can further test them. And if the parent agrees, then I give them Terra Nova CTB, which is a comprehensive test of basic skills, and it is nationally normed. But when they take it, they have to score at least 96th percentile on it. Then I could count the K-Prep score as a qualifying piece of evidence and still need 1 more. Not as qualifying, but supporting evidence, sorry. All right. Then, after we locate our students, we have a committee review. And the members of this committee are the principal, counselor, regular education teacher, special education teacher, and the gifted talented teacher. We look at the evidence and the qualifying information that was gathered on the student and decide, yes, if we agree, or no, if we disagree, that the child should be placed in gifted. And you have a copy of that form, I think that was the first form, in a manila folder that I gave you, so you could see it a little plainer. Okay, after the committee meets, I send home a parental consent form.